Chapter 1: The Advantage of Friction. This one's for millennials, the generation that didn't grow up with convenience. We grew into it. We remember the screech of a dial-up modem taking 5 minutes to connect, the agony of trying to change the background in Microsoft Paint, and the unique pain of coding C++ in a blue editor, forgetting one semicolon and getting 50 lines of errors. We didn't just use the tools, we were forced to understand the logic behind them.
Yes, the millennials. And in the last couple of years, as AI tools started showing up, tools that can generate art, code, voices, and even video, something shifted. If you push through the learning curve, if you learn to ask the right questions or prompts, suddenly it doesn't feel like you're fighting with technology anymore. You're flowing with it. And that shift doesn't feel easy. It feels like a future we only saw in science fiction finally arriving.
And if you're not a millennial, stick around. This story might feel familiar in ways you didn't expect. Because every generation has its own edge. Yours might be a lifetime of expertise that AI can now amplify, or a digital intuition that sees possibilities we're still learning to grasp. I'm VJ, and welcome to Neural Reflections. This is a personal story about how I used AI to build this channel and explore the secret advantage our generation has in this new world of AI. Maybe you're a marketer using AI to craft campaigns, a designer rethinking creativity, or just someone trying to keep up. If you remember burning CDs for road trips, using Encarta for school projects, or witnessing the launch of Facebook, you know what it feels like to wrestle with tech. That's what AI has done for me.
It's not just impressive, it's personal. After years of hesitation, I can finally build. I don't just see AI for what it does, but what it removes. The excuses, the friction, the gap between idea and action. Chapter 2: The Unlocking.
So, why does this AI moment feel different to us? We didn't grow up with seamless tech. We remember powerful tools like Photoshop. While it could do anything, its learning curve was a mountain, steep and complex. Now creating a YouTube channel logo takes me 15 seconds, and I can get multiple versions with just a prompt to ChatGPT or Gemini. Text to image. Text to speech.
Text to video. Text to almost anything. That kind of text to creativity still blows my mind. And sometimes it unsettles me, because you start wondering, what's next?
Thought to? The idea that a brain-computer interface could one day translate our thoughts directly into prompts, turning imagination into instant creation? That's a story for another day. Chapter 3: The Momentum Machine. And one of the biggest unlocks for me, text to code.
I no longer need to remember complex syntax or fight errors after compiling. I just define the logic, and these large language models generate working code ready to launch in seconds. With the help of Gemini, it took me less than 20 minutes to install Python and create a script that narrates this very video. It's not magic, it's momentum. Chapter 4: The Two-Faced God.
AI has made it easy to create, sometimes too easy. We now have channels with talking yetis, Lord Jesus vlogging, and viral AI-generated chaos, all from a few lines of prompt text. Even Google might be wondering, what did we just do with VO3? How do you moderate a world where the next sensation might be entirely synthetic and completely unhinged? What even counts as art anymore?
What is transformation?
It's both fascinating and disorienting. But the same tools that gave us chaos are also giving us cures. For example, Google DeepMind's AlphaFold has predicted the 3D structures of over 200 million proteins, accelerating breakthroughs in drug discovery, enzyme design, and even how we understand life itself. We're not far from the first true brain-computer interfaces becoming real, the kind of tech that lets you be Neo from the Matrix.
And while the thought is a little scary, the potential to experience that direct synergy, that's something I want to see in my lifetime. The synergy of man and machine, a symphony of possibility. Chapter 5, The Human Question. But let's address the elephant in the room. It's not all rosy.
I've had moments of doubt, wondering, will AI replace me at my job? And I know some of you have seen that happen to people close to you. That fear is real. I'll reflect more on that in future videos. But one thing feels certain: AI is here and growing.
The question isn't whether we can stop it. It's whether we can still shape how it fits into our lives. We're already reaping its benefits in medicine, in education, in creativity. And maybe the only way not to be overrun by it is to embrace it, to learn, to play, to partner with it before we're forced to catch up. Final thoughts, your own Jarvis.
So, do millennials have a secret AI advantage? Maybe the secret isn't just that we grew up with friction, but that we grew up understanding the fundamentals. It's like learning to drive a stick shift. You understand the engine, so you know how to handle an automatic. That foundation, that deep-rooted understanding of logic is invaluable. For me, creating this video is proof. I had the rough outline, but I used Gemini to help me refine and iterate on the script. I used a Python script, also generated with help from Gemini, to create the narration you're hearing. I had AI tools give me prompts to generate the visuals. This process of constant refinement and partnership is the massive productivity boost. I could not have thought of building a YouTube channel like this before. But now, all you need is the will. For a generation that learned things the raw, native way, AI isn't a threat, it's empowerment. It feels like getting your own Jarvis. Those are my neural reflections on AI and our moment in it.
There are many more thoughts, which I plan to explore in future videos. If this made you pause, hit subscribe. Neural Reflections, slow thoughts for fast times. And tell me, what's been your experience with AI so far?